Iran awoke to a day of shock and disbelief as news spread of a fatal helicopter crash involving the nation's president. The incident, which occurred on a date after November 2023, sent shockwaves through the nation and beyond, leaving a void in Iran's political landscape. The helicopter, carrying the president and several key advisors, was en route to a destination when it went down in a location. Details about the crash remain scarce, with authorities diligently working to piece together the events leading to the tragedy. Eyewitness accounts paint a horrifying picture of the crash, with reports of intense scenes like fire and smoke. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, but their efforts were in vain. The crash claimed the lives of all those on board, including the president, whose sudden demise has left the nation reeling. The immediate aftermath of the crash was filled with chaos and confusion. As news of the incident spread, Iranians from all walks of life expressed their grief and disbelief. Social media platforms were flooded with messages of condolence, and state television interrupted regular programming to broadcast news of the tragedy. The nation, still coming to terms with the magnitude of the loss, braced for an uncertain future without its leader. The crash has left a deep wound in the fabric of Iranian society. The president, a figure who inspired both fervent support and strong opposition, was a central figure in the nation's political discourse. His sudden absence has created a vacuum in leadership, leaving many to wonder about the implications for Iran's future. The nation mourns the loss of its leader, a day forever etched in the annals of Iranian history as a day of profound sorrow and uncertainty. As investigations into the helicopter crash commence, speculation surrounding the cause of the tragic incident abounds. While authorities have yet to release any official statements regarding the cause, various scenarios are being considered. The possibility of mechanical failure is being explored, with experts examining the helicopter's maintenance records and flight data. The age of the aircraft, as well as any recent repairs or modifications, will be scrutinized as part of the investigation. Another line of inquiry focuses on potential human error. Investigators will be looking into the experience and training of the pilots, as well as any possible communication errors or lapses in judgment that may have contributed to the crash. Weather conditions at the time of the incident will also be analyzed to determine if factors such as fog, wind, or rain played a role in the tragedy. However, the possibility of sabotage cannot be ruled out. Given the high-profile nature of the passengers, especially the president, the potential for foul play is a serious consideration. Investigators will be looking for any signs of explosives or other evidence that might suggest a deliberate act. The political climate within Iran, as well as the nation's relationships with other countries, will be carefully examined for any potential motives behind sabotage. The investigation into the cause of the helicopter crash is expected to be lengthy and complex. Authorities are committed to a thorough and transparent investigation, vowing to leave no stone unturned in their pursuit of the truth. The nation, eager for answers, waits with bated breath as investigators work tirelessly to unravel the mystery behind this tragic event. The news of the Iranian president's death in a helicopter crash reverberated across the globe, prompting an outpouring of condolences and offers of support from world leaders. Governments from various countries expressed their sympathies to the Iranian people, recognizing the profound loss they had suffered. The international community acknowledged the president's role in shaping Iran's domestic and foreign policies, regardless of their stance on his political ideologies. Many nations offered their assistance in the investigation of the crash, recognizing the importance of a transparent and thorough inquiry. Experts in aviation safety and accident reconstruction from countries with advanced technological capabilities extended their services to aid Iranian authorities. This collaborative effort underscores the global commitment to uncovering the truth behind the tragedy and ensuring such incidents are prevented in the future. Beyond the immediate response to the crash, the international community also extended its support to Iran in navigating the political uncertainty that followed the president's death. Diplomatic channels were activated to facilitate communication and offer guidance as Iran grappled with the implications of the sudden power vacuum. This global support highlights the interconnectedness of nations and the shared responsibility to assist in times of crisis, transcending political differences. The international response to the tragedy in Iran demonstrates the power of diplomacy and cooperation in the face of adversity. the global outpouring of condolences and offers of aid serves as a testament to the shared humanity that connects nations, even amidst political complexities. This collective response offers a glimmer of hope as Iran embarks on the challenging path of rebuilding and navigating its future in the absence of its leader. The sudden demise of the Iranian president has created a seismic shift in the nation's political landscape, leaving a void in leadership that has triggered uncertainty and anxiety. The immediate impact is a power vacuum, with no clear successor in place to assume the mantle of leadership. The Iranian constitution outlines a process for succession, but the unexpected nature of the president's death has created a sense of urgency and potential for instability. The political factions within Iran are now faced with the daunting task of navigating this transition of power. The various groups, each with their own ideologies and agendas, will likely vie for influence and control in the post-president era. The potential for internal strife and political maneuvering is high, as each faction seeks to capitalize on the situation and advance their interests. The uncertainty surrounding the future leadership of Iran has sparked widespread speculation and debate among experts and analysts. Some predict a smooth transition of power, with a focus on unity and stability. Others foresee a period of intense political wrangling, potentially leading to internal conflict and instability. The coming weeks and months will be crucial in determining the direction Iran takes as it grapples with the loss of its leader. The political vacuum created by the president's death presents a significant challenge for Iran. The nation's internal power structure is being tested, and the choices made in the coming days will have profound implications for Iran's future. The world watches with bated breath as Iran navigates this period of uncertainty, hoping for a peaceful and stable transition of power. The tragic helicopter crash that claimed the life of Iran's president has sent ripples through the global diplomatic landscape. The incident has sparked a wave of uncertainty regarding Iran's foreign policy and its relations with other nations. While the immediate focus remains on the domestic implications of the president's death, the international community is closely observing how the power vacuum might influence Iran's interactions with the world. The president's foreign policy was often a subject of intense scrutiny and debate on the global stage. His approach to international relations, characterized by a combination of pragmatism and defiance, generated both admiration and apprehension from various world leaders. The sudden absence of his leadership has left a void in diplomatic circles, prompting questions about the future direction of Iran's foreign policy. The international community is now grappling with the potential implications of the president's death for ongoing diplomatic efforts. Negotiations on issues such as nuclear proliferation or regional security are now shrouded in uncertainty. The change in leadership could lead to a shift in Iran's stance on these crucial matters, potentially impacting the delicate balance of power in the region and beyond. The helicopter crash has injected a significant degree of unpredictability into Iran's diplomatic relations. The world watches, with a mix of anticipation and apprehension, as Iran navigates this period of transition. The future trajectory of Iran's foreign policy remains uncertain, leaving the international community to speculate about the potential ramifications for global diplomacy and stability in the wake of this tragic event.